Hi everyone, I'm back today with another lesson, and this time it is a lesson that will bring out the difference between two words that are very commonly misused. That is beside and besides. They're very similar words with just an S that differentiates them. But the meaning of both these words is completely different. I have found a lot of students misusing both these words. They don't know where to use beside and where to use besides. And hence, I decided to make this lesson. So I hope by the end of this lesson, it will be very clear to everyone who's watching this video where to use the word beside and where to use the word besides. So let's begin. Beside and besides. Doesn't it sound so similar? But look at the S that is there in one of the words. At the end of one of the words, that's what makes it different. Okay, one word is beside and the other word is besides. The difference between beside and besides. So beside, the first word. Beside means near, close to. For example, I could say, I sat beside my best friend at the party, meaning I sat near my best friend at the party. So if I want to say near or close to, I can use the word beside. Please pay careful attention to the word. I am not using the word with the S at the end, not besides, but beside. I sat beside my best friend at the party. The second sentence there, the nurse stood beside the patient's bed all day, meaning the nurse stood near the patient's bed all day. I can also say she left her book beside her plate, near her plate. So if I want to use another word for near, I can use this word, beside. Okay? I'll make a few more sentences so that the meaning of this word becomes even clearer. I could say, she planted a sapling beside the mango tree, near the mango tree. She walked beside her best friend, near her best friend. He slept beside the blazing fire in the fireplace, near the blazing fire. The dog sat beside its master on the bank of a river, near its master. I hope this word is clear now. Beside means near. So if you want to say a sentence with near in it and you want to choose a different word for near, you're tired of using the word near, go ahead and use beside instead of near. The second word is besides. It has an S at the end and the meaning is completely different from the other word we heard before. So besides means in addition to, something extra. For example, I can say, she likes basketball besides the other games she usually plays. Meaning, she likes basketball, but she also likes the other games. Okay, besides that, that means not just basketball. He was a good editor besides being a good author, meaning in addition to. He was a good editor in addition to being a good author. He was both. He was a good author as well as a good editor. So when you want to mention two things at the same time, you can use the word besides. Besides does not mean near, like beside did. Besides means in addition to. The third sentence. There are other ways to entertain yourself besides watching movies. Okay, again, we're talking about two things here. There are other ways to entertain yourself. That means watching movies is not the one and only way in which you can entertain yourself. You could do it in so many other ways. That's what this sentence means. I'll make a few more sentences to make the meaning clearer. She decided to eat some of the pie besides the sandwiches. What does this mean? She ate the sandwiches as well as the pie, in addition to the pie. Okay, both things. She did a course on tailoring besides her regular course on designing. So she did both, a course on tailoring and a regular course on designing. Okay, in addition to. He wanted to put up the picture besides hanging the huge clock on the wall. So he already had a huge clock on the wall, but he also wanted to put up a picture there. So both. In addition to the clock, he wanted the picture. He wanted both things on the wall. They visited grandmother besides going to the park. So, in addition to going to the park, they also visited the grandmother. So, besides with an S at the end means in addition to. And beside without the S, this word here means near. I hope I have been able to clear the difference between both the words as best as I can. I hope I've made that easy to understand. I hope everyone who was confused about it in the past is now not confused any longer. And if that is so, then my job here is done and I am delighted. So see you again next time with another class. Bye for now. Cheerio.